Are you a leader at Shell? Don't make this common mistake with your Shell Provident Fund 401k. Many high-earning Shell professionals get an unpleasant surprise when their 401k contributions stop mid-year. Now is the time to act to make sure this doesn't happen to you. Let's use a hypothetical case study with Jane to see what happens. Jane's a leader at Shell, and Jane has a great base salary. She makes $360,000 per year. Now, Jane wants to max out her contributions to her pre-tax portion of her 401k, and she wants to hit the $23,500 2025 limit. So Jane puts 7% of her base pay into her 401k. Now, since Jane makes $360,000 base per year, her monthly pay is $30,000 per month. So in January, she gets paid $30,000, and she puts 7% of that into her 401k, or $2,100. Now, in February, she makes another $30,000, so her year-to-date pay is $60,000, and she puts another $2,100 into her 401k. Now, Jane also gets a great bonus at the end of February because the BPF this year was phenomenal. Congratulations. Now, with that, Jane's bonus was $170,000. So Jane's year-to-date pay now is $230,000, but Jane doesn't have her bonus going into her 401k, so her year-to-date 401k contribution is still $4,200. Now let's fast forward a few months. In June, Jane's total year-to-date compensation of her base plus bonus is now up to $350,000. And in June, Jane puts another $2,100 into her 401k. Now, in July, something happens. So, in July, after making another $30,000, her year-to-date pay is $380,000, but her 401k contributions stop. Also, Shell stops contributing to her 401k and redirects their contribution to the Provident Fund BRP, or Benefit Restoration Plan. So, what happened? Now, Jane was keenly aware of the $23,500 contribution limit for her employee contributions to her pre-tax account, but she was not aware of the lesser-known compensation limit. For 2025, the IRS limits your contributions to your 401k and at a compensation of $350,000. So once Jane's year-to-date compensation hit that, she is now ineligible to contribute more to her 401k for the rest of the year, and neither can her employer. So if we look at what would happen if we play this out for the rest of the year, Jane's full year pay was a phenomenal $530,000, but her 401k contributions were only $12,600. She missed out on $10,900 of pre-tax contributions to her 401k. In addition to this, if Jane was 50 or older, she also missed out on the additional $7,500 catch-up contribution. And if Jane wanted to contribute to the after-tax bucket for the Mega Backdoor Roth, she can no longer do this in 2025 either. So, what should Jane do to ensure that she's taking full advantage of her 401k? First, Jane should increase her contribution percentage from her base pay to front load her contributions to the front half of the year. And second, Jane should also ensure that she's putting a percentage of her bonus into her 401k to make sure that this is no longer zero. Now, of course, with bonuses being paid out in a few weeks, Jane has to do that now. Now, once Jane does that, she can hit the full $23,500 and get after tax in if she wants, and get the catch up if she's over age 50. Now, with Shell's 401k, There is no penalty for maxing out early. If you work for another employer, please check with your financial advisor and your individual plan, because some people will miss the employee match with other companies by maxing out early. I hope you found this video valuable, and if so, please like it on social media and share it with your colleagues.